Hey guys, C-Mountain06 here from the gaming trio, and I'm going to show you how to get shogunyan by showing you a video from a Dollar Smash. Make sure you go subscribe to his channel, okay? Just do it. He showed you how to get. If you have Psychic, make sure you get your 3DS out. Make sure you have it, get these Yokai, and so just get ready. Alright, let's go.
Welcome to tips and tricks videos for bony spirits and fleshy souls. On today's episode, we're going to show you guys all the requirements in order to get our favorite legendary yokai, shogunyan. Yeah, that includes how to get draggy, which is pretty mysterious out there. Not really sure. I had a hard time finding him, but now you guys are going to learn everything you need to know in order to unlock this awesome legendary. So, keep in mind, you are going to need an A rank watch in order to do so. So let's go through all 8 yokai. Now, starting off the bat, you are going to need some of the auto-befriending yokai. The very first auto-befriending yokai is none other than... Shogunyan! It's Shogunyan, of course. Now, he's an auto-befriend yokai, and what's pretty cool is that he is a gateway yokai in order to get shogunyan. So, you have 3 auto-befriending yokai that you're automatically going to get through the story. So, I'm not going to go through and say, oh yeah, you're going to get him in Chapter 2 of the game, or anything like that. Our next auto-befriend yokai is going to be none other than Baku. Now, Baku is one of the yokai that you get in the classroom. He pretty much helps you out with being a doppelganger, so you can escape out at night, and he could pretty much be you in bed. And he's a very good yokai. He's got absorption ability, and he has the ability to inspirit. So, he's a very good yokai at the very beginning of the game. I would definitely say so. So yeah, go through, use Baku, dun dun dun. Our third yokai is going to be none other than the ever-useful Mirapo. Mirapo is pretty good because he helps us travel around the entire map.
Guys, while you're doing this, I'll actually be doing this myself, actually. By the way, fun fact, did you know I have Buchinyan from trading? Yeah, I know. No, I'm about to get shogunyan. I only need draggy. So, let's go.
Game would be unbearable to go through because it's so huge. It would be so hard to play if we didn't have good old Mirapo. Evolves into Vanipo, right? No, I'm kidding, he doesn't do that. But yeah, he's pretty decent. He's got absorption technique as well. Alright, so our next yokai is going to be someone that you are going to need to capture or befriend in Mount Wildwood. It's none other than... Kaden! Ming Ming! It's our friend Kaden. Yeah, he's very good at the beginning of the game. He's an E rank, evolved into a Kadeable, and he does have a specific item that you can equip him with that is only for his line of evolution. A cicada sword or something like that. Yeah, he's really good. So Stepping Slice, Whirlwind, he's got an evolution. So we're going to need to go over to Uptown Springdale, or you can go to Mount Wildwood. I like finding him here because it's a little bit easier. Keep in mind he is an E rank, so go through with the trees, and then you should be able to go through and find him anywhere over there. Getting a Kaden inside the game is really simple. He's an E rank, so his befriending rate is way easier. And of course, you guys have gone through and seen my tips and tricks video on how to get the Superstar Soul, right? In case you guys didn't, make sure you guys go see that because you're going to need that for all sorts of befriending. Of course, his favorite food is juice, so go from there. Alright, so here's Boohoo, the next yokai that you're going to need to befriend. Now, if you're in Mount Wildwood, you can easily go through and catch a Boohoo in the same neck of the woods. He's the exact same thing, he's going to be an E rank, and he's going to be inside the trees. His favorite food is bread, so be sure to bring a lot of those. You can bring some Blagel, you can bring some custard bread, anything. Curry bread will even work. And remember, popularity yokai like Schmoopy. Equip Schmoopy with the Superstar Soul in order to get Super Schmoopy, and you'll be all set to go. So, same concept as Kaden. Look for the E rank in the trees in Mount Wildwood, and you should be able to get your very own Boo-hoo. Boo-hoo-hoo, yeah. Boo-hoo often inspirits me when I don't get the yokai that I want, and I'm spending a lot of time on it, and I get really upset and sad. Anyway, speaking of upset and sad, we have Desmeralda. Desmeralda is another gateway yokai for shogunyan. We're going to need to find her under cars inside, what's he doing underneath the cars? It's ridiculous. Anyway, so she's a gateway yokai. She's not an auto-befriend. at all, so you need to go through and get her. You're going to need to find her underneath the cars in, what is that? Yeah, Blossom Heights. I was thinking Donut Hill area, but yeah, Blossom Heights in general. So if you guys look over here, I was in Donut Hill. I found a D rank flashing over there, and so I checked underneath this car, and what do you know, Desmeralda spawns right over into that spot. Now, in case you are looking for a fast way of respawning the area, simply save and then go to title screen and then enter your save file again. That'll take like about 15 seconds to do so, but it fully refreshes the area where you're in. Alright, so the next yokai that you're going to need is Draggy. Draggy, I remember Draggy was an auto-befriend in Yokai Watch 1, but this time it's not the case. Draggy is a little bit harder to get, and you are going to need a B rank yokai named Dragon with 3 A's. Yes, Dragon. You can find him in downtown Springdale, B rank. You can find him anywhere over there. But anyway, you're going to need to go to Mount Wildwood Miner's Path and go into the abandoned tunnel. Now, inside the abandoned tunnel, there's going to be... This is pretty much a dungeon. This is the closest thing Yokai Watch comes to as far as a dungeon, like other RPG games. So, there's a lever over there. You can go through and reset the train cars over here, or the mine carts, and you can go from there. Now, if you guys notice that you first enter this area, there may be some lead balloon yokai that are blocking the mine carts. So you're going to have to find them with your Yokai Watch, beat them up just so that you can actually go through. Now, if you follow my way right over here, you can easily come through, and you're going to need Dragon. Now, of course, once you summon him on the battle board, he's going to sit there and not do any work. What you're going to need to do is go straight home, sleep for about 4 days, and then come back. And then he'll friend in Yokai Watch 1, but this time it's not the case. Draggy is a little bit harder to get, and you are going to need a B rank yokai named Dragon with 3 A's. Yes, Dragon. You can find him in downtown Springdale, B rank. You can find him anywhere over there. But anyway, you're going to need to go to Mount Wildwood Miner's Path and go into the abandoned tunnel. Now, inside the abandoned tunnel, there's going to be... This is pretty much a dungeon. This is the closest thing Yokai Watch comes to as far as a dungeon, like other RPG games. So, there's a lever over there you can go through and reset.
If you need this again, I'm trying to keep up. So if you need me to rewind, I'll do it.
A B rank yokai named Dragon with 3 A's. Yes, Dragon. You can find him in downtown Springdale, B rank. You can find him anywhere over there. But anyway, you're going to need to go to Mount Wildwood Miner's Path and go into the abandoned tunnel. Now, inside the abandoned tunnel, there's going to be... This is pretty much a dungeon. This is the closest thing Yokai Watch comes to as far as a dungeon, like other RPG games. So, there's a lever over there you can go through and reset the train cars over here, or the mine carts, and you can go from there. Now, if you guys notice that you first enter this area, there may be some lead balloon yokai that are blocking the mine carts. So you're going to have to find them with your Yokai Watch, beat them up just so that you can actually go through. Now, if you follow my way right over here, you can easily come through, and you're going to need Dragon. Now, of course, once you summon him on the battle board, he's going to sit there and not do any work. What you're going to need to do is go straight home, sleep for about 4 days, and then come back. And then he'll be decided to help you out by removing those boulders. And lo and behold, Draggy is right in front of us, right over here. So go through and get yourself a Draggy. Draggy likes Chinese food, keep that in mind. Alright, so our last yokai that you're going to need is the rank A. Of course, it's Insomni. Now, Insomni is pretty decent. She's got pretty good in spirit attacks, and she's kind of hard to befriend. It took me a couple tries in order to get her, but if you guys follow my strategies on befriending, you guys will be good to go. So here we go, Never Sleep Ever, Insomnia, Blizzard, Slap. We know what Insomni does. Now, she's located in the exact same area as Desmeralda, but instead of underneath the cars in Blossom Heights, she's actually in the trees. So if you're walking by and you see an A rank flash, take a look at trees in that area. I was right next to Mr. Bird's house right over there, and of course I saw Insomni right over here inside this tree. So keep on looking around and you'll be able to find her. Now, Insomni's favorite food is candy, so make sure you head on over to the grandma's candy shop and buy some candy items. You could buy a candied apple, which is probably the best thing for her. I was lucky enough to get 3 Insomnies on one battle, which was super good. I fed all 3 of them candies and we got one of them. So anyway, so let's go through over to our medallion. We're scrolling through all the pages over here, and of course, our very first legendary page is exactly Shogunyan. So I'm pretty excited considering that we've gone through the entire game without even using him. This was late game that we got Shogunyan. Shogunyan! Oh, good times, good memories.
Shogunyan! Ultimate ring-shaped cake-sharing splitter!
There we go, ultimate ring-shaped cake-sharing splitter. Yeah, that. Alright, so Shogunyan is awesome. He is so quick. He can equip the bell items, Samurai, Kazu, Kankat, and Munoki. Alright, Kankat. Sure. Anyway, yeah, he can equip the bell equipable items like Jibanyan and all the other nyans, which makes him really good, and those are like the best equipable items in the game. And of course, Shogunyan is just overall really good. His Ultimate Bonito Blade is really awesome. He is a wind elemental, but his wind stat, or his technical stat, is really not all that great compared to other legendaries like Komashura, who focuses on that. This Ancestor of Jibanyan owns a sword so sharp it can even slice this description in two. Man, level 5 localization team. That was awesome. That was awesome. Really, I got a huge chuckle out of that when I read that the first time. Anyway, Bonito Blade's very awesome. Lightning Slash 20 times 3. Really good. And of course, a good positive in spirit too. We know where to get him, and we're pretty much set. So I'm going to go over here. We're going to show you what he looks like at level 1, so you can see his base stats. That's pretty good. 55 attack, 20 speed for level 1. That's pretty crazy good. So his ability, Extreme Critical, is also very good. So yeah, definitely use him. He's totally competitive. I can't wait. So let's put him into our Yokai watch. Let's summon him. And instead of hearing the Japanese summon, I think we should hear the American or English summon for Shogunyan. Because we need to, right? I don't know why. I still don't, to this day, I don't know why they left the Japanese tune in there. I love the Japanese legendary tune, but anyway.
Ultimate ring-shaped cake-sharing splitter!
There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, you now have a Shogunyan. Woohoo! Awesome. Now, I showed you guys how to get all of these yokai by yourself without trading. Of course, you guys can go through and trade out many different yokai in order to unlock Shogunyan, because Yokai Watch has the ability to trade now. How cool is that? Alright, so go through, have a good time with it.
Alright, guys, this is the end of the video. I'm sorry if you had some interruptions. I just want to make sure you hit that bell icon, hit that subscribe button, like the video, and I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.